Langford from Howard 100 News is here to give us an update. What do you got, Steve?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. What on earth is High-Pitch Mike hiding? As the first anniversary of his sickening Siobhan sit-down stunt approaches, the prize High-Pitch Mike won is still one big mystery. So, this Howard 100 News reporter showed up outside High-Pitch Mike's apartment in the Bronx to ask to see if his big screen TV is still in the box as he claims. But High-Pitch Mike having no part of it, refusing to allow his news colleague in to see the alleged television. Perhaps the funniest line ever uttered by High-Pitch Mike. He calls news director Brad Driver on the cell phone and says, "What is Steve Langford doing here?"
Howard?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because High-Pitch Mike just came to me a few minutes ago, and he gave me tape. If you go to GP2, in the first column in yellow, he says Friday morning he just comes out of his apartment to go to work, and there's Steve Langford standing on his corner, insisting on being, let into the apartment, and Mike won't let him in. It's really funny.
Let me hear this.
Come on, let's go see the TV.
You don't need to see it.
Why not?
Come on.
Why not?
Because.
Let's go look at it.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because.
No.
Would you go to Howard's house? Would you go to Robin's house?
Michael,
no.
Not answering the question.
Because you don't need to be in my house to look at a TV.
Yes, I
That's
do.
fine. No, you don't. We gotta go. Seriously, I have work to do.
What's going on here, Mike? You're a part of the news department. Why would you care if they see your TV is still in the box?
I have made no secret that I won the TV. I've left it in the box. I'm planning to move, and I don't want it to get fucked up before I move.
Yeah, so
it's expensive to me.
You had Siobhan's fake vagina on your face, and you don't watch that TV for a year?
Well, having her sit on my face is the equivalent of paying what that costs. That's $4,000 or $5,000 for that TV. It's not a big secret that it's in the box. This guy shows up at my house like some sort of stalker.
But why would you care?
I don't want him in my fucking apartment.
Why?
He's creepy.
Steve is creepy? You're not creepy, and he is? You're creepy, too. You're a news guy.
This guy walks up to me every day in the newsroom and says, "Tu lengua en mi culo." Do you know what that means in Spanish?
No.
Your tongue in my ass.
I don't speak Spanish.
He scares me.
Do your job. Steve, what do you say to Mike?
Dude. Listen, we all know a little Spanish, a little French, What
was your phrase that you say?
I want to put my tongue in your ass.
How do you say that?
Let me see. I think Mike told me how do you
El tongo in pupo.
Tu lengua in mi culo.
I didn't know you were going to come up to me and request that every day, though. He scares me. And then I
Does
have
he really scare you?
No, wait a minute. Let's be serious.
You mean Steve would
let me tell you, I had neighbors
Let's
walking.
be serious. No, but
I had
nonsense.
neighbors walking out of my
Reporters
apartment wondering
go
why this
out
guy
in
has...
the field. No, hang on for a second. Reporters go out in the field every day to ask questions. If they did not, you would not have a newspaper every day, and you would not have any television or radio news.
You should ask questions, but my TV sitting in a box is not the
You
Kennedy
worked at ABC
assassination.
News.
Exactly.
You say you worked at ABC News.
This is another thing that this pissed me off, Friday, Howard.
What is this?
I went to NYU. I busted my ass to go to school. I paid my own tuition. I worked full time. I interned here. I did a lot of internships. And he, in his report, says he's giving me.
I asked
He
to
says
see
he's
your
giving
resume.
me. Let me speak, please.
Reporters
he
ask
says
questions.
He's giving me journalism lessons.
You should know that.
For a kid that says he went to NYU. Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at the University of Western Ontario and Laval University.
Where'd you graduate?
I did not graduate.
Thank you. So don't question where I went to school.
Listen, I question everything. That's what reporters do.
You don't think he went to NYU?
I just wanted to see his resume.
I
question everything.
He won't believe.
Do you think
he
he's
will
lying?
not believe
No, I don't think he's lying.
I
do not think he's
He will
lying.
not believe a word I say.
No. I just want to see.
Story.
Just show me.
But yet he believes the Idol guy. He believes the Robin's wrong guy.
Ever since American Idol ended, Steve's got he's investigating the news department.
and let me ask you something,
He's
Howard.
doing that evil
No, but
eye
let's not lose focus here. People want to know about that television, and he is hiding something.
We do. Who cares? Who wants to know about it? It's in a box.
Stern Nation wants
it's in
to
a box.
What do you think?
What do you want to know about it?
Show us.
You know what? I don't think he's hiding anything about the TV, but something's going on in that apartment.
But let me ask you something, Howard. Should a reporter who demands the truth also tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so go to Gary Preview page 2 in white, if you would, please. This is the Michael Moore alleged fight that he had with Steve Langford.
And what are we going to hear?
Michael Moore gets a little exclusive out of Langford.
Are you Canadian?
Yeah, I was.
Did you give up your citizenship?
I don't have a passport.
You didn't give up your Canadian citizenship, did you?
Not yet.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you know what? It's a complicated thing.
Back of your head, you're going, I might need that, right?
No, never.
You're circumventing around the truth. You should tell the truth
If you want to play
truth.
that, perhaps I might answer it.
Go ahead.
And the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to get into some big discussion with Michael Moore, who's going out the door, about whether I left Canada. I mean, come on, guys. Let's get serious.
Yeah, but he asked you if you're Canadian. You said you were.
I was.
You still are.
I do not have a passport.
I'm not talking about passports. You're still a citizen.
Technically. I left
Thank you.
25
Tell
years
the
ago.
truth.
Why is that interesting?
You're a reporter. Tell the truth.
Why is that interesting?
Oh, my Lana one culo.
To Lange.
What is your point?
I want to know about this TV.
I think he's being a hypocrite. He's demanding.
I think something's going on in your apartment.
What's going on in my apartment?
I don't know. You don't want Steve to see your apartment.
I don't want a creep in my apartment.
No,
I have to work with him 10 hours a day in the newsroom.
Were you afraid?
Get
Were you
serious.
afraid he was going to come on to you because he keeps saying he wants to put his tongue in
No,
your
I'll
mouth?
be honest. My roommate has a 6-year-old kid. He's, the parents are
no,
separated.
he's not there all
I don't
the
want
time.
this around. I don't want him around a 6-year-old kid.
He has kids of his own.
Wait a minute. You have a 6-year-old kid you can't explain in your apartment?
On the weekends, the parents are separated. The kid comes over.
Are you for real that you're afraid of him around a young child? Are you? You're not shitting me, are you? You think he's that
Morales, you're
weird?
full of it.
Do you think he's completely sane? Do you think he has all his marbles?
I wouldn't have a problem with him being in my house.
I would.
All right,
Dude,
well.
I just want to go up
What do
and
you think
see
he's
the
gonna
television.
do
What do you
to the
think I'm going to
kid?
do?
Send Howard TV up, but I don't want you.
Wow.
Now we're talking. Do you remember where you work?
Yeah.
Where do you work?
Howard Stern, Howard 100 News.
Oh, thank you. I sort of hesitated on that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Don't give me journalism lessons, Steve. All right.
Well, listen. Why are you hiding this?
What the fuck am I hiding? It's a TV in a box. I don't want you in my apartment. Is that so hard to believe?
Okay, we'll send Lisa G.
When are you moving?
I can listen to Mike's voice all day.
I know. When are you moving?
I don't have an exact date. I'm looking. I'm trying to look at places.
Oh, then you're lying.
You can't get that voice down lower?
I can, but I mean,
Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just be like, yeah,
can
man.
you get your nose down smaller?
Yeah, I
That's what I was
did.
born
I
with,
shaved
Howard.
it down
I was
a little.
born with this voice. I can't do anything
Do
about
you
it.
want to make it lower? Like, why don't you just walk? Let me hear your low voice.
We've done this.
Let me hear it again.
What do you want to hear? It's not that much slower.
Let me hear you get as deep as you can get.
What do you want to hear? It's not
Yeah,
low.
it's
It's,
not-
I mean,
it's
this is
not
my
that-
voice.
all right.
It is what it is.
But
All
Morales,
right,
how
take
about
it easy.
Lisa
he
G?
upsets
Lisa
me.
G. No, dude. Lisa G.
Would he show
Answer
up?
the question.
Would you show up outside Howard or Robin or Artie
Of course,
or
I'm
anyone
not going
else?
to go to Howard's place.
Would you go to anyone on the show?
But I am going to go to your place to find out about the television. You wouldn't let me in, so let Lisa G in if you're
And I live
creeped
in a
out by me.
primarily Hispanic and African
Answer
American
the question.
neighborhood. They see this white guy with a microphone up in my face.
The neighborhood
wondering-
was
my
very
neighbors
nice.
walk
There
by
was no
wondering, what the
problem
hell
with
is
the
going
neighborhood.
on?
It was a very nice neighborhood. But
It
let
was.
Lisa G in to see the TV. Come on.
Is she going to come to the Bronx?
Why not? She's a reporter.
She can come by.
Thank you.
I don't want you by then.
So it's a deal. It's a deal.
Why is everybody so creeped out?
Are we
by
gonna
Steve?
Are we gonna waste a whole day of Lisa G's time to come up to my apartment?
It's a deal.
To see a TV in
Is
a
it
box.
a deal or are you backing out?
I think you're making mountains out of a molehill.
Is it a deal or not?
I don't care.
Okay, deal.
All right, there it is. Lisa G will be going to Mike's, high-pitch Mike's apartment.
And we'll get a report
and
on
we're
that
going to
TV
find out
in a
about that
box.
TV in a box.
All right, and bring in your citizenship too.
Howard Stern exclusive.
Bring in your American
Listen,
citizenship.
you've really
papers.
got to-
You know
I'm
these guys
convinced-
fight all day.
I'm
I
convinced.
just see
I'm
this.
convinced he's still Canadian. I don't think he's American. I want to see your naturalization papers.
Dude, I ran like a wild man. But anyway, your deflection skills need a little work.
All right.
Mike, do you want to give your roommate the code word to start getting rid of the bodies in the 600-gallon drums?
Yeah,
I
that's
say
what-
no way Lisa G makes it back from the Bronx.
I don't think she'll come to the Bronx.
You live in a tough neighborhood?
And her of all people, Friday she's calling me a Jew. She said, "Why do you have the TV in a box?" She says, "You're such a Jew." Coming from her.
Wow. What's
She's
that
a
all about?
Jew.
Do you guys get any work done back there in the
I don't
newsroom?
know. It
Lots of
sounds
work
like
done.
they just
Mike, why do
argue
you
with each other.
Why do you say coming from her? What do you like?
Yeah, what is that? What?
Because she's like the most Jewish person in our newsroom.
She's very Jewy.
What does
Very
that mean?
Jewish.
But how?
I think
What,
she's the only Jewish person in your news.
what makes her Jewish?
She's very conservative with her money. Need I go on?
I need you to go on, of course. I want to hear
What
more.
else?
So she's conservative with her money. What else makes her Jewy?
Every time one of these Jewish holidays comes by, she's got to take it off.
Now you're onto something.
If I can work on a Jewish holiday, you should too.
Wow. Hey, someone told me you went to Disney World for a week by yourself.
Yeah, what's it?
Well, he sounds like Mickey.
Talk about creepy.
Did you go up to Mickey Mouse and talk to him?
No, I didn't.
Hey, what do you do?
And the guy's
Disney
probably
World?
like, "Hey, stop making. Hey, just because you're talking to Mickey Mouse doesn't mean you have to speak in a high voice." And then Mike goes, "No, this is what I sound like."
Hey, Mickey.
Wait, what do you do there, buddy?
Hey, Mike.
I had from when I worked.
What is it, Ralph?
Wait, let Mike explain that.
Yeah, I want to hear. What did you
From
do?
when I worked at ABC, I had a bunch of free tickets left. They were about to expire. I had time off here. I figured, let me just go use them.
Who's conservative with their money?
What do you do?
On your vacation, you use your free Disney World ticket.
What do you do there by yourself?
Yeah, you went yourself
It's a bunch of roller coasters and shit. I mean, I just went on the rides.
for a whole week.
Go on the roller
Did you get paired up with other
Singles.
Yeah, they do that.
You couldn't find anyone to go to Disney World with you. So sad.
I mean, that's a great destination. Somebody must have wanted to go.
Do you ever travel alone sometimes?
I certainly travel alone, but not to amusement parks.
Okay. So be it.
Oh, Jesus.
He doesn't have a lot of friends.
I'm the JD of the newsroom, ultimately.
He's walking around by himself going in and out of gift shop.
We heard there's a special line for people who go to Disney World by themselves.
Right.
What do you mean a special line?
Yeah,
It's a line for singles.
they had a single rider's line.
Really?
So I didn't have to wait in any of the lines. I just went straight to the front.
Were there a lot of other single people there, or was it
Yeah.
just a line of two?
No, there were a lot of single people.
And do you all socialize with each other? Is it like the geekiest line ever?
Did you ride the loser flu?
Anyone in a Darth Nihilus costume?
No, I didn't see Darth Nihilus there. I wish.
I am Darth Nihilus.
What did you do for dinner? Did you eat by yourself, or did you eat in your room?
No, I would eat in the amusement park.
But you would just go to a stand. You didn't go to the restaurant.
Mike wants to kill Artie right now for laughing.
I know.
He's shooting. You shoot dirty looks over at Artie.
No.
He's shooting the dirty
He's
look at
fine.
me and Mike.
Artie, do you ever go to Disneyland by yourself?
I already couldn't fit in the rides, trust me.
I'm just saying, I mean, I'm sorry to be laughing, but how old are you?
29.
Oh, jeez. It just got worse.
Artie goes, I'm sorry to be laughing.
It's odd that you would go to Disney. You're a 29-year-old kid. You got kind of a happening job.
You know who does that?
Who?
No.
Mental patients?
Worse.
Don't go there. Jeff the Vomit guy?
Serial killers?
Yeah, people you want arrested. I mean, they're the ones who would hang out at Disney by themselves.
Sure.
Can you imagine, though, the little kid who's sitting next to Mike on the roller coaster? Scared?
And then you have a 6-year-old kid.
Excuse me,
you
sir.
can't explain in your apartment.
Hey, shut up! I'm here in the singles line, you little fuck! You got a family, I don't! You cocksucker!
Mike, what ride?
You sound like a kid. Yeah!
Mike, what were your favorite
The little
rides?
6-year-old kid's like, sir, don't you have any friends? No! I couldn't find anyone to go with me! Fucker!
Hey, mister, I don't want to grow up to be like you.
So what do you do? You're like, it's 1 o'clock. I finished my goofy shake.
I mean, really, do you stand there and get your picture taken with the character?
No.
Like pretending that you're friends.
I'm cool.
Oh, my goodness. You're on the ride, the Pirates of the Caribbean by
Someone
yourself?
told me you went to a Madonna concert yourself, too.
Yeah. So what?
So what?
Oh,
I'm not Mr. Popularity.
Really?
So what? And fucking Ralph is laughing. The only friends he has are the people he mooches off of.
Artie, this is not funny. I don't understand this.
You know what?
Oh,
That's how I'm going to be laughing when he has a stroke.
good line. Oh, you.
Mike's going to kill you. He's looking at you like he's going
Look
to
at
kill you.
you.
I'm actually worried that he will.
Have you ever had But have you ever had a friend?
I have friends. I'm not Mr. Popularity. As
All right. I like it.
Who in this room is Mr. Popular? You can't find one guy that you know that would want to go see Madonna.
Well, that makes sense, actually. Oh,
I think he's having his heart attack. We're not aware of it.
This is the greatest thing ever. Like a virgin is coming up.
oh no.
Did you sing Starlight?
Artie's gonna die.
See? Somebody get the EMS up here, quick.
This could be it.
Did she sing "Who's That Girl"? Yeah. Did I miss "Who's That Girl"?
Who'd you sit next to? Like,
I don't know, whoever bought the ticket. Need I remind this guy? He's the one that cried at a fucking Michael Jackson concert.
But I wasn't alone.
Howard, hold on. Mike, I got to ask you a question because everybody's out here feeding me information. So you got the TV because that Reverend Run show's your favorite show, right?
Right.
No, that's how you guys.
Hold on. Did the episode where Reverend Run's wife has a miscarriage? Did you cry?
Did I cry?
Yes.
No, but I rewind. It was pretty sentimental. That's all. She lost her baby.
You cried during that episode.
Who says that?
Everyone.
I said it was sentimental. The woman lost her baby.
Well, how is that?
Did you cry?
so you're not going to let Steve up in your apartment to see if the TV is there? You're going to have Lisa G.
I don't
go.
even want him in my newsroom. He's creepy. Put him in a desk on
Would
the
you
other
go to
side.
Disneyland with him?
No.
No.
The Reverend Run show is your favorite show.
It's not my favorite. You guys asked what I watch, and I said Run's House.
Well, you also said, okay, then your favorite is Little People, Big World.
That's another fun show.
What the fuck is
midget
that?
show the midget show that Eric the Midget always talks about.
Oh.
It's this family of midgets.
What?
I love these freaky shows.
I do
They're
too.
funny.
I like to watch midget shows.
This guy needs his own reality show as
Who's
well.
Steve?
I mean,
You really think he's that weird that you wouldn't let him in your house?
I don't want him in my house.
Right.
I just love that Steve is like turning on his own people. He's crazy.
It's a slow news day.
Steve,
I wouldn't let him in my apartment either.
Steve, how do
Thank
you
you,
explain
Ralph.
it? The guy who went to Disney World by himself at 29 years old thinks you're creepy?
Mike, you know what you want to get? You ever see those things advertised in the paper? You can blow up this doll and sit it next to you in your car so people think you're driving with
Like
someone?
an HIV line?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I
You
need.
could bring it to Disneyland.
Bring it to the
I don't
Madonna
mind. I don't
It's like
mind.
rubber friend.
Forget Disney World. I don't mind traveling alone. I like
Yeah.
being alone.
My friend likes La Isla Bonita. Did you sing that yet? My rubber friend.
I'm surprised you're talking so much. Usually you have your mouth full.
You woke up.
I'm sorry.
Hey, someone told me you're throwing yourself a birthday party. It's going to be a karaoke birthday party.
I love how they feed you.
You're
this
that
stuff.
into karaoke?
No, I said it'd be fun to get everybody together.
Like who?
Every time they get together, all they do is play beer pong. I thought we should get together.
Who,
and
the
do
people you
karaoke.
went to Disney World with?
Yeah, Artie, they're having a reunion.
Get everybody together. Who's everybody?
Get all the jokes in now while you're still here. Because once you're gone, nobody will hear you, buddy.
Okay, but all right. So who's everybody? Who would be on that list? Who would you invite?
The staff here, my friends from school.
Hey, Artie, you could sing karaoke at the party.
I'll sing Madonna.
Well, you mentioned, why couldn't you ask JD to go with you?
I'm not gonna. He's not gonna go to Disney World with me.
Then you guys could go eat together and have a glass of wine.
Would JD go to the Madonna concert with you? That's the best ever. That is.
What's going on with girls? You getting any girls?
Oh yeah.
I'm here like 10 or 12 hours a week.
He's like a young James
JD.
Caan.
Would you go to Disney World with Mike?
I would not have.
Why?
I don't know. He's all right to, work with, but I don't know if I'd hang out with him.
Oh, wow. You won't hang out with him?
And I even get it from him. Like JD, I consider
JD's a nerd.
JD, I consider my equivalent, but he walks around with this arrogance, like he's better than me.
Oh, whatever.
I think because everybody back here rips on him, he says, "Oh, I'm better than Mike." So, he
it's
even
like
rips on
he
me.
can't hang out with you because
too good for me.
He's got to be better than someone.
Exactly.
Right. All of a sudden, JD is like, Jack Nicholson or something.
Compared to him.
See?
You won't hang out with Mike?
I would hang
You
out
guys
with
should be
like
best
I said,
friends.
like
If you two dudes got together, you might get something cool going. At least you
Right.
have a team. Like, you could goof on other people.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah.
You guys should
that'll
unite.
Nerd club.
You guys remind me like the Palestinians
Two
and the
wrong-
Jews.
two wrong-
You're
two-
both downtrodden. You should unite.
Two wrongs don't make a right, dude.
Between the two of us, we could remake Revenge of the Nerds, I'm sure.
Yep.
See the funny band?
See, JD doesn't want to be put in your category.
I know,
Meanwhile,
I'm a lowlife. I'm a lowlife to him.
Meanwhile,
he's better than me.
he's the same thing as you. He's no better. You're no better than him.
I didn't say I was, but
See, you missed
Yes,
out
you
on
are.
I still talk to
Madonna.
my friends.
You're saying you won't hang out with him?
No, I have no desire to go to Disneyland and a Madonna concert.
Why?
He's better
Because I
than
don't.
me.
I'd rather,
Rather listen
stay
to
at
techno
home.
music
Yeah, I would.
and avoid Hawaii.
Yeah, all of a sudden, you're better than me.
What you go to one of these concerts?
You want to go to Madonna?
Hey, let's
What?
have a contest. We put JD and Mike in a singles bar so you can pick up a chick fast.
Oh, no, I don't want to do
We
that.
got to do it.
Yeah.
We're doing it. You're doing it.
I gotta say JD's gonna go.
Why? I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna talk to anyone.
Because the voice is gonna gonna scare the girls off.
But that's because Mike is talking to people. JD won't even.
Come over here, gorgeous. JD's such a wacko. Like he'll see Beth and he goes, "Hey, gorgeous."
Yeah.
Like he thinks he's like cool.
Yeah.
I said my money's on Mike. He might have the high voice, but he knows how to talk.
My voice versus his social skills.
Right.
You know, like once he opens his mouth, he's got a normal voice. But...
Hey, did I tell you girls about the time I went to the Madonna concert? Hey, laugh all you want, but I got a great story about Disney World.
No,
JD's up there. I don't know. I don't like you. I like you.
You guys ever heard of Epcot Center? I drank in all the different countries.
JD thinks he's better than me, but I still have a good relationship with my parents, so that's one thing I've got over him.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
That's good for a chick to hear.
Wow.
Yeah, you see that nerd over in the corner? He doesn't talk to his mom. I do. So if you girls want to choose who to go out with, choose the guy with the mom. My mom ain't banging some Hawaiian. Wow. Hey, that's our friend.
What a team.
I got to see that show.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do, JD. Come on.
I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'm going to sit there.
Prove that you're not Mike's equal.
I didn't say I wasn't his equal. I don't like to hang out with a lot of people.
JD.
The new odd couple.
I was on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride for a whole day, so go fucking suck off. Maybe I went myself, but at least I was there.
I had my own teacup.
I'm participating in life.
You know what I would do? I would shoot. I want to get the script to like Ocean's 13, that buddy movie, and have these two guys star in it.
Yeah. This is George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Yeah. One guy be Clooney and one be Pitt. We just stick you in the movie. I'm fucking Angelina Jolie. Go fuck yourself.
For a high-pitch Eric in there, too.
No. Just these two.
It's just them.
There's enough high pitching.
Get that Darth Nihilus guy to make an appearance.
Hi.
I am Darth Nihilus.
Hi, guys.
All right.
What time would you get to like the park?
When I would wake up.
Where do you
I gotta
stay?
go. What am I doing? You want to interview him more?
Sorry, I don't know.
Well, it is interesting. You'd go at the beginning of the day.
I'd wake up. You know, it's vacation. I'd wake up 10, 11. I'd show up at noon.
Well, look at you,
some
Mr.
rides.
Lewis.
Where do you have breakfast?
I never have free time like that. So
No breakfast? You went to lunch?
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast hardly.
And what do you do? Sit by yourself? Do you read the paper when you eat lunch? Or do you keep yourself busy?
I mean, did you
guess.
have a plan of which part of the park you were
I would
going
just
to
go
attack
to. No, I
today?
just.
I'm going-
Hey, where do you want to go? Oh, there's nobody here.
Do you ever get the blues like when you're by yourself at Disney World?
No, I love being by myself because I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to argue with anybody.
There you go.
You know, it's just I do what I want when I want.
Yeah. So what did you do?
Feel awkward in the park there by yourself.
No, because there were plenty of other people all by themselves.
No, but they were really with people.
Yeah, they were like threes, and so they had a single.
Who do you think has slept with more chicks in their lifetime, JD or High Pitch Mike?
Mike, have you had a girl?
Mike said
Yes,
he never.
I've gone into this on the intern show, but
Yeah?
my sex life now is nothing to talk about. There is no sex life.
All right.
Really? You're a young man. You're not a bad-looking dude.
How many girls have you slept with them?
Two.
And is JD only one, right?
JD got one, but from the show. You got him outside of the show, right?
Way before the show.
Right. He never got a girl before the show.
See, you got him there.
Is JD really he just had the one? Is that official?
He went with some
He
chicks.
claims there was another, right?
Yeah, porno chick.
Oh, the porno chicks down at Hedonism?
Would you fuck a porno chick?
If she was tested, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
We got to get you laid. I mean,
Can
we
I
did
have some of your urine?
Something Michael.
Tastes clean. Let me smell your pussy. See if there's anything wrong with it. Oh, this is bad pussy. Oh, another 2-year drought.
Oh, shit.
Test it. You can't be too choosy, man.
Skip the test. Fuck it.
Your freshness date has expired.
You're gonna be tested.
What? You got AIDS? Well, let me think about it.
Want to go to Disneyland? I won't fuck you, man.
I love watching Artie laugh now because when he goes home, it's nothing but sadness on the inside.
Dude, you make me feel great about myself.
No more depression. Your depression is lifted.
Well, Mike, I understand you don't want Steve at your house, and I respect that.
Thank you.
Can I call you every day?
Lisa Jigo, just want confirmation that the TV's still
How
on the
about I just bring a picture of it? Why does somebody... Why
Oh, come on.
Steve, right?
waste...
No.
That makes it sound like you're hiding something. What are you hiding up there?
Nothing, but Lisa G needs to go to the Bronx.
Well, I mean,
What do you
it's a
care?
story
You
they're
go there
covering.
every day.
And maybe she'll go out with you.
It's the world of Howard Stern.
I don't think I'm her type.
And you live with a 6-year-old kid, you said?
On
Just
the
on
weekends, the
weekends.
parents are divorced, and the kid,
It's probably nice to get some human contact.
Are you friends with your roommate?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He had a kid a few years ago, and I'm the godfather. And
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
oh, here we go again. Fucking.
Hey,
He has nobody in his life, and he's laughing
may
at
your
me.
first child be a masculine child. I'm the godfather.
Godfather.
Oh, here comes his bad.
Luca, my most valued friend.
Here comes the bad part where he reenacts every scene from Godfather. Here we go.
Is it true, and tell me the truth, the week you were at Disney by yourself, was it also gay week?
Oh, if it was
What?
really gay,
That was the first thing he tried to point
I'm
out.
going to faint laughing.
Was it gay
That
week?
was the first thing he tried to point out. The dates of my trip, which was before Memorial Day. The dates of my trip.
You're killing Artie. You're literally going to get your
I hope
head.
he hits his fucking head
Artie
again.
can't survive gay day.
It's a day you trip for gay week.
He can't survive that.
He's going to hit his head. Watch.
He can't survive that much.
Oh, please don't.
Was it by accident?
Look at him. Somebody get him a cupcake quick before he dies.
Oh, my God.
Mike, what happened? You didn't know?
The days of my trip. I'll wait till.
No, go
I'll wait
ahead.
till his wheezing.
The days of your trip.
The days of my trip overlapped by one day. I was there before it started. The day it started, I was leaving.
Was that the best day?
So you were there for the kick?
Was it weird? Did any guys approach you?
I didn't even see gays.
All right, listen,
So
Mike.
you were there for a full gay day. The days of my trip overlap.
Wow.
I'm not the one.
So you were there for Gay Pride Week?
You were there.
Excuse me. Are you here for Gay Pride?
I love how Artie puts on the macho act when he's the one that got jizz on his chest.
I'm the guy Goofy fucks in the ass.
Let me tell you something. A, I admire you. It is very difficult.
I think
to
you're
go
the
anywhere.
greatest guy
You're
ever.
a brave young man.
Howard, I see myself like you as you were when you were a kid. You were a
Absolutely.
loner. You were a loner, were you not?
I had no choice.
Exactly.
Nobody was looking to be with me.
That's how I see myself.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
At 29, though, he had gotten through it.
He had grown out of it.
I'm not gay. I fuck chicks
When
hard.
are you getting married, Artie?
I don't know, man.
Actually, when are you getting a girl?
I don't know. I you know what? I'm sorry, but you know what? I thank you for this. This was the greatest.
Steve, are you done?
When is Gay Week in Knoxbury Farm? Gay Week? It was Gay Week.
Gay Pride Week.
Not the week I was there.
Right.
Someone said
it
it is.
overlapped.
It was Gay Pride Week.
Well, they call it gay days, yeah.
He was there for Gay Pride Week.
Not the week I was there. I was
All right,
leaving the day it
overlapping.
started.
Right.
I love how Artie loves twist everything.
He just took one day.
Oh, I'm in trouble. It's Gay Pride Week.
What a coincidence.
Excuse me, you look kind of hot.
Thank you.
Jeff, go ahead real quick.
Oh, Howard, who do I send the medical bill to when I have an aneurysm? I don't think I have ever laughed so hard for so long in my life. I almost passed out. That was the best hour of radio I think you've ever done. It was amazing.
I wish we'd done it 3 hours ago, though.
Oh, it was worth every penny I've
Thank
ever
you.
paid in serious. It was.
Thank you very much. Bob, go ahead. You're on.
Oh, great show, guys. You got to keep Mike out of the studio. I ran a red light camera. I was laughing so hard with Artie and all that goofy.
That's the hardest I've ever laughed, too, I think. I mean, and I've laughed hard in this studio, man. That's the...
Artie still hasn't recovered.
All right, Bob. Thanks, Bob from Baltimore, Robin's old hometown. Thanks, Bobby.
JD, are you too cool? Are you too cool for this guy?
No, I'm not too cool. I am not a very social person, first of all, and I wouldn't go to Disneyland and a Madonna concert.
He's not doing things that appeal to you.
Yeah.
But as a person,
if he wants to play beer pong, I'll play him in beer pong. You know?
Just do things that you actually like to do.
Yeah.
What about, he says that you think you're above the news team because you get ragged on so much back here?
No. But I mean, I think he's got a bit of an ego himself. So I don't think I'm better than anyone, and whatever.
Are you pissed though that you're lumped in with him as like the same? You know, that you're the Howard 100. You're Howard 100 News is the equivalent of him.
No, I'm just pissed off at life. Period.
So is this the next new team in acting right here?
We could be the dream team, I think, if he would be willing to hang out. But I think he's too good for it.
No, I just don't want to hang out at a Madonna concert in Disney World.
But I didn't invite you to Madonna.
Okay then. Well, I'm just saying. I was just answering their question.
Do you think...
If you want to play beer pong, we'll play beer pong.
Because I don't think there's really this air of cockiness around J.D. Or you do see that he...
You don't see it in the studio, but when he's talking to me in the hallway or if I run into him...
Busting balls. Everyone busts each other's balls around here.
Well, Mike
and
seems
I
to
finally
think...
bust someone's balls, and of course it's cockiness.
Well, Mike seems to think that, sort of shit rolls downhill, and then you view them as below your hill.
Well, no, he's not... I mean, he busts balls, too. I mean, we all bust balls, you know?
Mike, speaking...
Am I right?
I bust back, but it's usually starting with him.
If you guys are going to be the next big tandem, you need to learn to get along off camera, though.
We get along fine. We don't fight.
All right. Well, speaking of busting balls, Mike, you took it pretty hard in there, man.
Yeah, so be it. I mean, it is what it is.
Do you really feel that way? Because there's moments there where it looks like you were just completely...
No, I love when everybody goofs on me, but Artie, he just takes it a step further.
Yeah, you were firing back. It seemed to really hit a nerve with you, the things Artie was saying.
I think he thinks he's perfect in his own mind. He forgets that he's over 300 pounds. He forgets that he's near stroke. He forgets that he's alone.
But do you see the humor in the fact that you went to those concerts by yourself?
Yeah, but,
And that, Madonna's not the most masculine of...
Of course not. But I grew up in the 80s, She was a big hit in the 80s, so that's it.
What about, like a guy with a higher pitched voice going to a place that's sort of run by a character with a high pitched voice?
It was a vacation. I mean, there's nothing more to it. It's a vacation to get away from work.
When you see Artie around the hallways, though, now, is there going to be a little bit of resentment there?
No, he cracks on me, but I feel bad for him, I'm afraid of the day when we come in here and it's time to go to the hospital to cover him.
Wow. You're relentless on this guy. You really think he's going to die soon?
He needs to take care of himself. He's got serious issues that he may be beginning to deal with, and we'll see.
Speaking of issues, though, the guy who started this whole thing was your coworker, Steve Langford, over
My
here.
buddy Michael.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, great.
Come on, buddy.
Please
come
don't
on.
touch me.
Come on, give me a hug.
Don't touch me.
Are you guys all right? Seriously.
He is the man. Let me tell you all seriously. This is a hard-working guy who does a great job
as is this
at
guy.
Howard 100 News. He's a little kooky sometimes.
But today on the air, there's a little bit of dissension amongst you two. You won't let him in your apartment.
I just think...
Well, no, I mean, we're covering it strictly from a news point of view. He's a news guy. You're a news guy. We go to cover news, and the news story is what happened to that TV that he won. People want to know. I show up. He's a news guy. He knows. He should let me in. He doesn't want to. Fine. He's got something to hide. Now maybe he'll let Lisa G in.
Why are you letting me go?
Because Lisa G doesn't creep me out like Steve does. But you know what? All in all, again, he is a hardworking guy. Professionally, I love this guy, but I think there's a certain amount of privacy that everyone on the show should be entitled to in their homes, not on the show.
Yeah, but
talk about what you want to do.
What's the difference, me or him?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you kept saying it's private. So
he creeps me out. You don't.
Oh, come on. Listen, if Michael came over to my apartment, if I'd won a TV and I had some running gag about whether it was in a box or not, he shows up outside my apartment. Come on in, buddy.
Yeah, Howard thought you were hiding something.
What's to hide? Come on over.
Well, Steve was there.
Come on.
These guys are the best.
I love it.
No, you just made the greatest radio of all time. This kid deserves a raise.
I'm glad you had
You were great. I want to go with you to Disney World next time. So at least we'll go. We'll bird dog. It can't be gay week though. We'll go whenever heterosexual week is. We'll go, and then and we'll shut this guy up here. Good job.